Hello everyone, welcome to the video on Net Promoter Score or NPS. NPS is a fabulous technique to measure customer satisfaction and customer loyalty. In NPS, we ask fewer questions to customers rather than boring the customer with multiple questions. NPS can be adopted by both large companies as well as startups and individual business owners. We all know that there is a strong correlation between customers and revenue and profit. In the traditional way of assessing customer satisfaction, we ask a lot of questions on different areas of the business. Let us say you are running an insurance agency business. As an insurance agent, you want to assess the satisfaction level of your customers. You could ask questions on the purchasing process like time taken to respond, pricing, the different options provided, and the claims process when a claim has been made by the customer. This is a traditional way of measuring customer satisfaction. In NPS, we ask fewer questions and the focus is on the customer and the focus is on whether the customer would refer your business to your friends, family, and colleagues. In fact, this is an acid test question or a critical question when it comes to customer satisfaction and loyalty. When will a customer refer you to his or her friends, family, and business? Only when the satisfaction is there, right? So, the NPS way of asking the critical question on referral is the right way to measure and assess customer satisfaction. In fact, there is a strong correlation between NPS and profitability. A company's net promoter score is actually a good indicator of its future growth. Customer promoters, they drive real value to the organization. So let's understand who are promoters. Promoters are customers who actively refer you to their friends, family, and colleagues. Passives, they stay silent. Detractors are customers who don't refer you and on the contrary may even tell their friends, family, and business not to engage you, not to use your company's services. So detractors should be as few as possible in an organization and promoters should be as high as possible. That is, the number of promoters should be more and number of detractors should be less. So how will you compute NPS score? NPS score is evaluated or computed as the difference between percentage of customers who are promoters and percentage of customers who are detractors. So you ask this question, right? Will you refer my company to your friends, family, and colleagues on a 10-point scale? If the customers give a rating of 9 or 10, we will classify them as promoters, and if they give a rating of 0 to 6 or 1 to 6, we will call them as detractors, and the intermediate ones are called as passives. If you really see, we don't take passives into account at all while computing net promoter score. Net promoter score is arrived at by considering only the promoters and detractors. So you see that an organization should have more of these promoters and less of these detractors, right? So only when the number of promoters is more than the number of detractors that your net promoter score will actually be positive, right? So if this is more and this is less, your net promoter score can be negative. So you may ask, is it possible to have a negative net promoter score? Yes, it is very much possible. And I have seen companies, really well-run companies, that have a negative NPS. That is because they miss out crucial factors that are of importance to customers, right? So promoters, that is customers who give a rating of 9 or 10 on the acid test question of referral, they buy more, they stay longer, They refer friends, of course, that definitely happens. They provide valuable feedback and ideas, something that you can use, to launch products, to improvise your offerings, and many other opportunities, right? So that is the good thing with NPS. So why someone should use NPS, right? The first and foremost reason is it's simple and effective, right? You just ask one question or probably two questions, right? You don't bore the customer with multiple questions. It's very easy, very effective to implement, right? It measures customer loyalty, right? This is the right way. Customer loyalty is the most important thing, right? And this is one metric you can have across the organization. Because in large organizations, right, there will be silos, right? Irrespective of your best efforts, there will be silos. And many people will say that I'm doing my job well, right? Whereas customer is not happy. And it could be due to many reasons. By tying the entire organization to one metric, you are making life easier for the entire organization, right? Because the entire organization comes around a single metric, right? Someone could be running production, someone could be running service, someone could be running sales. At the end of it, is the customer happy and is the customer going to refer? That's all it matters. Production could be doing a great job, but sales and service are not doing a good job, right? Because of that, the NPS is taking a beating. So NPS provides a single metric through which an organization's customer loyalty can be easily and effectively assessed, right? So because NPS is closely linked to growth, this is the right way to go about assessing customer satisfaction. Last but not the least, okay, NPS is not just for customers. NPS can be used for partners and employees as well, right? Just like how you have NPS for customers, I can have eNPS, employee NPS. I want my employees to refer this company, to refer my company to their friends, family, and colleagues, right? But are the employees doing it? Maybe or may not be, right? So you use this asset test question of referral for assessing employee satisfaction, for assessing partner satisfaction, right? So you see this NPS can be extended to different facets of the business. It's not just about customers. Of course, customers related NPS is the most important thing, but it can be extended to partners and employees as well. Okay. Along with assessing the customer referral aspect through the asset test question, it is equally important to understand why customer is rating the way he or she is rating, right? Let's say the customer has rated 5 out of 10 on the NPS question, right? It is important that you ask the drivers of NPS, that is, why the customer has rated the way he or she has rated. Is it due to product quality? Is it pricing? Is it ease of doing business? Is it the functionality of the product? Or is it the speed of response? Or it could be something else, right? That is relevant for your business. So along with the NPS question, ask this question also so that you can take actions based on the NPS survey. Because what is the point of doing the survey when you can't take actions? So along with asking the question on NPS or referral, ask the question on why the customer has rated the way he or she has rated. This is equally important because the objective is you assess your NPS and also take actions to improve NPS, right? Because our objective is more profits, right? Our objective is more profits, so we want more 9 and 10 and less 1 to 6. We want more promoters and less detractors. So you must know why you have more detractors and less promoters, right? Is it due to these factors or is it something else? Go and assess them. Ask this question also as part of your NPS survey. So ask just 2 or 3 questions. That is sufficient. That's what I wanted to cover in this video. In a subsequent video, I will walk you through how to set up a survey form for NPS using Google survey form options and how to compute the NPS score very easily.